Good morning, good morning, good morning. Fabric Queen Tarot here. And if you're in need of an overall session with me, you know what? You can reach me at the link in my bio. And I'll put the link on the screen here for you. But it's a new week, it's a brand new beginning. And granted, you know what? When you get this message, it's timeless, okay? So keep in mind here within the situation, justice. I hear justice is coming into play here, but it's not as if everything's going to be perfectly laid out for you. I do have to tell you, there is some bias, overall behavior, thoughts, judgment here with regards to this, but there might be something here you might have to confront. And yet, this could be something that could have to do with you possibly rolling the dice here, taking a gamble, and having trust within yourself, within the situation, most importantly here. Because when I look at Jupiter, I feel like there's something here you're about to learn. And what it is that you learn, you're going to be able to teach to somebody else here. Now, you know as well as what I do, life is packed full of lessons, right? It's all about those overall lessons that we learn each and every single day. And crazy as it is, no matter which decision, which path you choose to take, there's a lesson involved, isn't there? But you always want to make sure you take the right path, right? And when I'm looking, I see Mercury here, okay? And I feel like there's a lot of communication. Either you're going to be communicating or somebody's going to be communicating with you here. And I see the 11th house, so I feel like you might be seeing a lot of 111s. You might be seeing 555. You might feel like, for humanity's sake, okay, this is overall something maybe you need to share, all right, that could help somebody else here, most importantly. But I do see the 8th house, so I am seeing 888, all right. It also might feel like somewhat of a life or death situation here, okay? Maybe somebody feels like it's a life or death situation. They want to communicate with you. They got something they want to tell you. Now, granted, this could be something fun, exciting within your life. This could also be with something with regards to romance. But it could also have to do with your creativity. I do have to tell you, there's a lot of positivity about this overall situation. And yet you might still be analyzing it here. But this is going to have an overall effect with regards to your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, and you obtaining some overall power within yourself here, which is absolutely beautiful. Whatever it is you're about to do here, okay, maybe roll the dice, take a risk here. You're going to do this dramatically here, and I feel like this is going to create some overall growth for you, but yet I'm hearing expansion, okay? Just let your mind, okay, tell you what the next move is, what the next step is here, because you are going to be doing something different here, and it's got to do with your future, all right? You are going to be tapping into other people's resources. I'm seeing eagles, most significantly here, but I'm also seeing hand in hand, like an agreement, a compromise here. And it's like your ancestors, your guides, they're around you, they're following you here, they're supporting you here, but they're also supporting you with regards to rolling the dice, taking an overall risk here. And some of this risk, okay, might have to do with relationship, could have to do with job, career, might also have something to do with you as an overall individual, okay? Maybe you're making a career change. Maybe you're getting ready to change something up. But, oh boy, significantly, what am I feeling? Well, I gotta tell you, 6 of Swords here, okay? It's almost as if, as much as what you wanted to get moving, maybe felt like, you know what, you could move away from something. You feel a little bit stuck right now, okay? You feel like you can't take that next step yet. You can't make that next move here, is what I'm hearing. There might be some overall offers, invitations, proposals here that are being placed in front of you, and you're not accepting them right now, okay, because you feel like you're not ready. You're not ready to take that leap of faith here. You're not ready to roll the dice, and I'm hearing get ready to roll the dice because you're the magician. All right. This is something with regards to whatever it is you've been manifesting, your goals, your achievements here. And it's like Spirit trying to tell you to stand in your power here. I'm also picking up adapting, okay? Adapting to things in essence that, you know what, realizing here would be in your best interest, most importantly. When I look at the Six of Pentacles here, I'm also hearing get prepared, get ready here, okay? Get ready to give something of yourself, maybe giving of your heart here. Giving something overall here that's going to build on your future so that you can receive something to come in here. When I look at the Five of Cups in reverse here, I think some of this might have to do with acceptance, okay? Accepting the overall fact of the situation here. Okay, this is like the only way, all right, overall you can do this. And yet, I'm showing and hearing a lot of overall gratitude, being so thankful that you're given this opportunity. For some of you with regards to career and finances here. Others of you, gratitude, showing gratitude that somebody was stepping up to the plate, somebody was being honest, something was shown to you here. And yet, it's the overall kindness, okay? But for some of you, it's about that recovery, okay? It's about that comeback, all right? You're coming back here, all right, within a situation. And I see the Three of Cups here, all right? And maybe some of this has to do with that comeback after either being in a third-party situation or somebody betrayed you or there was some form of an injustice here. I do feel like to some extent here, there is some pleasure with regards to this, okay? Maybe for some of you, this was excessive pleasure, all right? Maybe this was somebody overall indulging here. Maybe this is with regards to somebody's disloyalty or their overall betrayal. But it could be a third-party energy, doesn't have to be, so take it as it resonates here. Because there is something quite familiar about this, okay? It's almost as if, you know what, you've been here, you've done that before here, and you might be seeing repeating patterns. I'm feeling like somebody here, this person is very familiar to you, okay? So I feel like this person is somebody that you might know, all right? This is somebody here who has a certain way of it, maybe possibly talking to you, looking at you, saying things to you in essence that make sense, okay? They ring a bell here. And I feel like to this extent, it's like being told, you know what, after so much hardship, there's going to be pleasure with regards to this whole situation. You're going to find comfort within this, but yet I'm also picking up some healing too. When I look at the Ace of Wands here in the reverse here, for some it might have been maybe just a little misunderstanding, okay? While for others, it's somebody saying, okay, that's it, that's done, I'm done, okay? I'm all done. You know what, I'm canceling all plans. I'm canceling everything of what I thought I was going to do. And you know what, I'm just going to roll the dice here, okay? I'm going to take my chances here within a situation. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck here too. And I feel like you're going to be very decisive. You're going to be ready to take action with regards to this because somebody's overall bad choices, okay? Somebody made a very, very bad choice. Maybe it was you that made the bad choice. Maybe it was somebody else here. But something here could easily have been misrepresented also. So keep that in mind. Nine of Wands here. You know, as I'm watching him, he's holding up that wand here. And he's just looking back like, how could you? Okay. Somebody saying like, how could you? How could you overall do this here? And yet somebody's holding up that wand and saying, you know what? Now I can see it. Now I see it for what it truly is. Okay. And you know what? I don't have to make a decision. You already did. Okay. I just have to make my next plan of action with regards to this. And this is about finding your strength and being persistent. All right. When I look at the Three of Hearts here, or Three of Swords here, and you know what? Maybe it is Three of Hearts, okay? With regards, maybe there's three hearts involved here within the situation, and I look at this overall Three of Swords. Let me tell you something, it is going to have an effect on your heart here. But most importantly, what I'm getting from this here is recovery, okay? Recovering from something here, getting ready to move on here, trying to find some overall forgiveness within yourself, maybe within your heart, maybe within the hearts that are a part of this. But I'm seeing like you're letting go. Okay, you're letting go of this. All right, you're ready to move forward. You're ready to move on within your life here. And with the death card here, okay, coming out here, um, for some of you, you're going to find yourself like to the extent where you feel like you're forced, okay? You're forced to move on. You're being pushed, okay? Pushed out of the overall circle here. And yet for others of you, you're going to return to the same situation, okay? Whether this is with career, your money, a relationship, or you personally here. Because, boy, I'll tell you what, even right here, all right? I look at the Seven of Wands in reverse here, and some of this might be making you feel like you're disempowered, okay? Like you don't have that power within you, all right? Well, others of you are going to feel maybe a little insecure, okay? When this overall happens, this overall takes place here within your life, or the realization takes place. And I'm picking up like somebody saying, how could I be so ignorant? Okay. How could I not see this coming? How could I not overall, all right, see things for what they really truly were early on? All right. And it's not that you were ignorant. Okay. I do want to tell you that. It's the fact and the matter behind it. You just weren't able to see it, okay? You weren't grounded, you weren't open, okay, in that area. And I feel like timing had a lot to do with this, okay? So some of you, somebody might want to say something to you. I feel like there's some confession. They want to confess something to you. And what they're trying to tell you is, I'm afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual, okay? They are afraid, all right? You might not feel the same way that they do here. And yet, they're also telling you there are feelings of anger inside of me that I need to release before I explode, okay? Somebody is so angry, so upset, and it's like they've got something here they've got to tell you because they got to get it off their chest. They can't handle it anymore. And yet they tried to run from this connection, but their soul keeps craving you. It's sad but true. It does happen every single day. And also, I know that, you know what, you may not feel for me as I feel for you, but I want you to know how much I deeply care for you. Yes, yes. And I feel like some of this has got to do with overall, for some of you, with regards to relationships, okay? Knowing the fact that there is some karma here, there is some overall healing here. And yet, maybe it's the fact and the matter behind it. You took a new path, okay? And what I'm hearing is, if you chose the wrong path, it's now your opportune time to face the consequences, okay? Because it seems to me like something here is broken, okay, or about to break here within the situation. Maybe you broke something. Maybe somebody else broke something here also. And I'm hearing the overall actions have a ripple effect, okay? Beyond the moment, okay? This overall ripple effect here. And I'm hearing, stand in your truth, accept what follows, and let it guide you towards your growth, okay? Because it's not just about you, okay? I feel like it might be about other things too. There again, with your money, your career, relationships. And right now, maybe you're trying to shape your future, all right? Maybe this is something that might have happened in your past, okay? And now you've recovered. You're ready to start reshaping your future. Somebody's coming through here. And I feel like you're the creator of your future. You get to decide what you want your future to be here. But you're going to have to make some choices that reflect maybe your higher self here, okay? And for some of you, this is moving on within your life. This is letting go of the past here. But remember, you reap what you sow, okay? You really seriously do, all right? The energy you put out is going to return to you, all right? So choose wisely as you reap what you sow, okay? And crazy enough, Everybody does reap what they sow, don't they? Yes, they do. And attached to that is 888 karma. Okay. I'm seeing what goes around comes around here. All right. There's a lot of money coming your way, by the way, for some of you. Okay. Worried and concerned with regards to money. I'm hearing it's coming. Okay. I'm also hearing fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. Okay. This could be a lot of fortune. Fortune, good luck for you. And if you don't appreciate the people in your life right now here today, they're going to be gone tomorrow, by the way. So this message is encouraging you to take personal responsibility, use it to realize your greatest potential here, because some of this has to do with bringing things into balance, but it's also got to do with your finances. A lot of success here, a lot of overall wealth, but it's about a cycle coming to an end and a new beginning here for you, most importantly. So keep that in mind, okay? Because, boy, everything that happened, I kid you not, everything that happened, whether it's your job, your career, your relationships, you as an overall individual here, it does have an effect on you. It's going to have an effect on you. And no matter how you play it, it's going to continue to have an effect on you until you're able to let it go. So with that in mind, I'll be talking to you later. Bye now.